Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to behind the scenes of the morning. Oh Lord. Let me set up. I'm setting up Instagram so they can be in on the fun and games. Mm. Okay. Okay. All this is okay. Child, I don't even have any type of mwah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in here. I'ma share with a couple of faithfuls. Okay, y'all. Okay, it's not official. I just want to make sure I set everything up so y'all can see it. And when I do my official, what's up, what's up. So I'm setting everything up, y'all. Um, I ain't there yet where I have a producer or anything. So y'all bear with me. Just I'm asking you bear with your girl. Bear it with your girl. I literally, this is morning time. It's still morning for me. Okay. I got my coffee in my glass that is still available on Springs. I'm gonna have to remake it available, but yeah, it's still on Springs. Um, so not that y'all can see me. Okay, okay, okay. Well, well, I gotta start anyway. It's 11 o'clock anyway. So good morning. Welcome to the morning chat where I tell you what's on my mind in the morning time chat. How y'all doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I know I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I was pampering myself. Okay. I was celebrating my birthday. I was celebrating my birthday, so yes, your girl is 25 backwards. Al, how y'all doing? So this is truly a morning chat because this is bedside. Okay, this is probably really good for a bedtime story right here, right? Well, that's coming back this year. So with the bedtime cocktail. So we're gonna get that stuff together, and y'all will know when that comes out. So morning announcements, morning announcements. Brum, 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 brum. In case y'all didn't know, the 5th Friday was my birthday, y'all. Yes, brum, 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 brum. And I celebrated. I didn't really celebrate. I mean, but I celebrated. I celebrated. So, I got me. I mean, I racked up on my birthday. I racked up on my birthday, y'all. I do want to show y'all one of the gifts that I got from my cousin. Thank you, cuz. Okay, so first of all, my cousin got me this, the warm vanilla Bath and Body Works. Yeah, 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 yes. Look at that. It got the body wash here, and the shower gel, and the body cream, and the scrubby in it, and a whole little nail thing, a whole little nail thing. Okay, so in between my monthly manicure pedicure, okay, I can keep my nails together, because the other treat was I got my nails done. See my nails, y'all. See my nails. I got my nails done. I put my feet up here. Let me see if I can get my leg up. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you, that was from Alexandra Rogers. Okay, I don't steal people's material. We gonna get into that, but look, I got my toes done. Okay, I'm gonna get my leg up. My leg up. I got my toes done. Oh, child, just trust me, child. Y'all don't want to see Auntie sit up there pass out trying to show you my toes, child. So I got that in my money to get me a mani pedi. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I took myself out to Filiberto's. That was the first Mexican restaurant that I ate from that isn't on, well, at least wasn't in Georgia. I've never seen a Filiberto, so I wanted to get that Mexican food. And I got the carne asada. I wasn't impressed, to be honest with you. I really don't like the real corn tortilla. So here, with real Mexican restaurants, when you say you want a flour tortilla, they're thinking corn flour tortilla, not the hard shell. So it just wasn't impressive. I got the carne asada tacos, and I wasn't impressed. I mean, did I pay more for a carne asada? I could have got a beef taco, because that's basically what I got, was a beef taco, child. Um, but it was filling. I can say that's a positive. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Hold on, let me get Instagram up and running. You back? How you doing, Instagram? Sorry, I didn't mean to knock y'all over. Along with that, I got the frosted coconut snowfall in that bag. Sorry, Instagram, I done kicked you over like, this is my birthday. So this smells so good. This smells good. And I got the Moonlight Martini. One martini, I'm gonna open my legs, and two martinis, martinis. Two martinis, I'm gonna dance with you slowly. I ain't that chick, Angel. I'm not freestyling. Okay, I might drop a bar, but I don't be freestyling. Okay. But yes, both of them smell delicious, and I love it. So now I can smell good in Arizona. Ow, ow, ow. Now, I don't think I showed y'all. This is what my cousin got me for. So I'm going to be smelling good. I'll be looking good. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to make love good if I get me a man. But yeah, so this is this is in Bath and Body Works. But it's called Sheer Shimmers, and this is a very soft scent. I think that later on, when I take my shower, and actually get out in the day, which I probably am not because it's raining outside. And I went to work this morning, so at Amazon, so that was great. So yes, yes, and so I got that. So I'm really so that was nice. We got some cake. They had cake at work for me. Um, I've already eaten. So yes, I'll be eating some of my cake here. This is my cake. Now, mind you, it was like a small sheet cake, three layer, three layer sheet cake. It was a small one, but yes. And everybody want to be like, oh no, no, I just need give me a small piece. Give me a small piece. I said I'm going to devour this cake all weekend long because tomorrow I'm going to eat like I normally eat. I'm not going on no diet right now. I'm not saying that I'm not changing my eating habits, but I'm not going to. That's not a part of my resolution or any type of New Year's new me type of thing, you know. Um, so that part. So I'm gonna be having cookies and coffee and cookies this morning. So yeah. So I mean, but I'm just so thankful that I live to see another year. This is new year, new me, new location. I've never been to Arizona prior to October, and is I'm here, and so far Arizona's been treating me real good. I've been checking out some possible social events. Looking forward to when I get my place. I'm hoping by at least either mid January or at least the 1st of February, I will be moving into my home place. I mean, God, it's been it. I mean, like I'm very thankful for where I'm staying. It's been a tremendous blessing, and it's a wonderful. I look, I'm living large. Okay, I'm living large here. I'm not in charge, but I'm definitely living large because it's a wonderful place, perfect location for where I want to be, or if anything that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you do be, I don't know about y'all, but I long to have my own place. I experienced having my own place and living alone for 3 years. I was spoiled, you know. Now I'm open to having a boo. If you want to come to Phoenix, boo, if you out there, if you listening, okay, I'm single as a dollar bill and am looking to be doubled up. Can you want to be my second dollar? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you want to be my other my friend, my homie lover friend? So yeah, so it was exciting. And New Year's Eve, if you didn't check out my live on Instagram, it was exciting. First of all, this new year, this was the first time that I was up. And I don't know if it's because it's the time zone or whatever, because I do have a tendency to wake up around 3 o'clock in the morning just to be up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my body wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning, bewitching hour. Lord God is trying to tell me something, I guess. Either that or my mind's like, I ain't finished thinking. Because as Capricorns be overthinking, child. Okay. But yeah, so it was exciting. It was Tokyo drifting in the intersection at the New Year's. There was fireworks going off everywhere. I was awake. I was laughing and screaming and shit. It was just, it was a wonderful New Year. Um, so that part. Now, the second announcement, I mean, the second segment, usually is DoorDash Chronicles. Doo doo. DoorDash Chronicles. Doo doo. Well, I was supposed to DoorDash yesterday and I didn't, child. I got caught up at getting my nails done. Um, and I kind of lost time because I do readings on my other channel, on the Black Queen Prophetess channel, and on TikTok, and I got, it just kind of threw off. My intentions were to get up first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock. I don't know why I do that to myself. I don't never do it. I don't never do it. I'll never do it. So I haven't been door dashing recently. I've been taking a break during the Christmas and New Year's holiday weekend and birthday weekend. So the only reason I did the other job is just so that I could stay on the roster. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them letting me go. So with that being said, let's move on to the next segment of Amazon alert. Amazon alert. Woo woo. It's the Amazon alert. Woo woo. It's the Amazon alert. Ooh ooh. It's the Amazon alert. So yeah, I went to work last night. Child, there'll be times that I be trying to get there late. You heard? I be trying to get to work late. To be honest with you, because I'll never do the full hour. I mean, the full hours. So with Amazon, the hours are, well, it's in 5 hour increments instead of in four, because I'm flex. I'm part time. That's what they call they're part time workers, and we get to pick shifts. Okay, now we can pick a whole 40 hours a week shift, but we don't have to do it. We don't have a fixed schedule. Okay, that's why, when you're full time there, that full time gets a fixed schedule. You go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. It's a full time schedule, in which full time for Amazon is 34 hours or more, right? And you get a fixed schedule. With Flex, you're part time, and you pick 5 hour increments here. Now, in Georgia, I don't know how they do it, but it's 5 hours here. And my goal right now is one day I'm gonna actually work to the end of the shift. I got close today. I got real close. I worked until 30 minutes. Well, no, it was 20 minutes before I had to go. Now that's strategic though. I try to give them all my all. I put it all on the floor the first part of the shift before I go on break. So I try to do as many hours as I possibly can before I take my break, so that I can just walk out the door. I sit down, I get my break, and then I walk out the door. Because I do have to kind of decompress before I leave. And of course, I have to put in my PTO, right? Today, I made it until 20 minutes before it was time for me to go, strategically, because if I go back, okay, I would have had to do a whole pick, and that would have taken me past my hour. So, strategically, that one I'm kind of happy I did. I did most of the hours, so that the last 20 minutes I was going to go, because if I didn't, I was going to go over by at least 45 minutes doing the next pick. So, whatever. I'm not tripping. I made it close, but I will say this. I'm not I'm not trying to leave, but if there is one that I need to let go of in order to free my schedule up, or I have a better opportunity to make more money, Amazon is going to be the first to go, especially if the more money is having the same amount, I exert the same amount of energy or less to do that new position. Hey, how you doing? I see you in here, Photo Fly 0714. Thank you for joining. It looks like you joined and she said peekaboo. They like to peekaboo over here and they like to peekaboo over in Instagram. They don't like to stick around. It's like, what? What are they talking about? Woo? Mm-hmm. So I that's pretty much all the Amazon alert. Whoop, whoop. So short chat, child. The short chat, short chat, the short chat, short chat. Now that's the second. That's another segment that I do, which is some small things I want to touch on. They may become the 15 minutes of funk, or they may not. But I just want to be like touch. I want to be Marion touch. Doon doon doon. Touch doon doon doon. Touch. We ain't spending much time on it, but we just want to touch on it. Tink tink. Okay. Child. So now we got so many people that's coming out with these SA claims now. Child. You know what I'm saying? Now we got and people on the Weinstein list. Okay, let me take it one step at a time. One step at a time. I think I was what was I watching? And then they brought somebody else in on having a claim, and I'm trying to think who it was. Uh, they done brought homeboy up from all that moved all the way across not the country, the world, away from it. So like, look, I ain't gonna get caught. I ain't going to jail for no SA or ST and no young person, you know. Russell Simmons, they bringing up, they're bringing everybody up. Cassie didn't open up Pandora's box, honey. She didn't open up Pandora's box, child, and she didn't talk. She didn't open up Pandora's box, and everybody can get it. Okay, she just pa. She didn't open up this Pandora and say, "Oh, so we talking about it now? We all coming up and we all going to confirm what Jaguar Wright has been saying all along." Hello, that Kanye West has been saying all along. Oh, so we're gonna confirm everything that these people that we told that have been told to us were on drugs or crazy or didn't know what they were talking about. All we gonna prove all of them right? Mm, mm, mm. Child, they trying to drag well, they done brought up Jay-Z. They done brought up who else? Dame Dash. Where R. Kelly is climbing out the grave. His name is being mentioned all over the place. Tyler Perry, T.D. Jakes, child, T.D. And at first, I didn't really want to believe T.D., but I had watched a couple of other videos about T. I'm like, oh well, oh dang. Okay, when there's smoke, there must be fire. But I wouldn't be upset though, as long as like someone has said, and I'm trying to think where it was where I heard it. Well, with TD, someone said, and I must agree. I think it might have been Alexandra Rogers on the Allegedly show. Okay, the real Allegedly. Okay, the real Allegedly. Okay, the real Allegedly. Alexandra Rogers said, somehow I feel like it was a woman that said it though. But it was like, long as he wasn't saying no kids or underage people, young men, and everybody was consensual, I don't care if he's a power bottom or not. Just I think I would be more offended that if he denies it. And it seems like he's denying it, child. Or he's not denying it. He's just saying if I would. So he basically saying I'm a what you're hearing is true, allegedly. I can't say for a fact, but yeah, allegedly. Um, I believe it. I didn't want to. I didn't want another black man, another person that y'all have glorified and high and lifted up. Okay, I say y'all, and I'm not saying you or you or you. I'm saying y'all as a group. We have, or maybe I should say we. No, I say y'all because there is some people that literally right now will vehemently disbelieve that TD Jakes has been at Diddy parties allegedly. We don't know for a fact, but they don't want to. They say not my pastor. Yeah, your pastor. Now I could say not my pastor, but he doesn't give me that he would be at that type of party. But let Rick James come back with a doobie, okay? And somebody say they saw my pastor, Creflo, Dr. Creflo A. Dollar at that party smoking on a doobie, I believe him. Oh yeah. Or that he drinks cognac in the back in the pastor's office. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That he has a nasty attitude, that he cussed you out one day, you know, gave you a good cussing. Yeah, I believe you. That'd be my pastor would be Kirk Franklin. No, my pastor isn't Kirk Franklin, but you know when he his son released a recording of him cussing him out. That's my pastor. That would be like, yeah, that's that. I believe I believe I believe Dr. Creflo Dollar cussed somebody out. Yeah, that would be something I believe. But you know, at a Diddy party, unless I now if Diddy be hanging around World Changes in Atlanta, if I said like, yeah, I'm in there, Diddy always be at church. Nah, hell, I believe you if you said that my pastor Creflo Dollar was doing something for clout. You know, like him being in the Luda video and or always at certain type of rallies and yeah, he's doing that for clout. That's I believe that first. But TD after they said it and then how he addressed it, he addressed it. But child, this ain't about that. Y'all gonna have to go to my Patreon right now. You can go and get, and follow, and subscribe to my Patreon according to Akara on Patreon for free. I know because I just did it. I just did it for myself. Yes, I follow myself, child. If y'all ain't gonna do it, I gotta follow me. I believe in me. Y'all don't. But when it is time to pay, it's only $3 unless they upped it on me and I don't know about it. Okay, but last time that I checked, there ain't no smut on my breath. Okay, anyway, so next thing, let's touch Omarion, touch on Taraji talking about it's she ain't getting paid and she got to start all over. She's crying on all these interviews and stuff about how bad it was and how bad it is in Hollywood for her child. It sounds very familiar to me. Hello, internet people, don't it sound very familiar? Sounds like what Monique was saying all the time, but y'all just wrote her off as being what? Crazy or difficult. Okay? Nobody want to talk about. Everybody want to call her that. No one said, I'm seeing a lot of people coming back and saying, dang, Monique said this years ago. Okay, and now Funky Dineva for a fact said, he was saying that he broke down why it's received by Taraji and not by Monique. It's because likability. People like Taraji. People don't like Monique. I get it. I believe it. Yeah. Um, but I'm still gonna need a. My bad. I mean, dang. I guess Monique was right. She wasn't just being difficult. I'm gonna need that from some of y'all who was saying that she didn't know what she was talking about, and we ain't gonna ban Netflix because for your fight, Monique, you're being a bitch. That's basically what you said. Excuse my language. Sorry. You're being a B. Okay, and that's basically what we said, and we joined along with everybody else. I said it before. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Monique didn't see my video, my little tiny video, but um I had to apologize, and if she didn't, let me apologize again because I got on the bandwagon of saying like, yeah, she's just being difficult and all that, but then now it's like, well, dang, now we got all these other people coming out saying that Hollywood ain't right and it's wrong and they're not paying women accordingly. Now we know that, but it's like it's egregious when it comes to people of a darker complexion, those who have a little more melanin in their skin, a little lot more, right? Um, and I still need y'all to be like, hey, um, sorry, Mo, we really did think that you were just being difficult. Now, I get how we can just go along with the fact because she was always a loud ghetto chick. Let's be 100%. She's always been loud. She's always been boisterous. She's always been outspoken. She's been what we would consider ghetto. We meaning everybody. Okay, me being everybody. So I don't know if I'm gonna dedicate a whole show to that, but it's interesting. And once again, they're calling out Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey. Okay, allegedly they supposed to be gatekeepers, and my belief they are. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it on my Patreon, though. I'm not talking about it on here. But I feel that yeah, they are. And when they say gatekeepers, what do we mean by gatekeepers? Just a little slide trail. We mean people that you made it to that level, and now you're trying to keep other people out of that. Okay, and if I have to turn on you, my brother, and to keep you from coming into the rich person's club, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, you can't. You're not allowed. I made it, but you can't. Okay. Um, I think that's all I want to touch on for now. I'm ready to get into 15 minutes of funk. There ain't no jump. Oh, oh. Let's get into the main topic. Let's get into the main topic, y'all. Katt Williams came into the new year, booyah Cashapp, choosing violence. Okay, he ain't coming with no pistols, as Tony Baker would say, pistols. He ain't come in the 2024 with pistols. He came in with shotguns blazing. Okay, AR-14, AK-47, pop, 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 and he ain't allude to nothing. He did not leave it up to your imagination. He named names, okay? He name dropped, okay? He name dropped on y'all. You hear me? He name dropped on y'all. He named names. He pointed you out, and he ain't afraid. And you, first of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, I believe almost every word he said. Okay, I think he exaggerated on his capabilities. Okay, and his intelligence level, just a teach, just a teach. I believe he read a lot of books. Okay, as a young kid, I believe he read a lot of books at a young kid. I believe it. I don't know if it was 30,000 a year, but but I believe he read a lot of books. Okay. I believe he was an independent serial. I believe that he was homeless. He ran away from home young and went to Florida. I mean, like it's proven. You can prove that. You can just find him in Florida. You can go back to the microfiche and see if you can see his pull up his old address or something or whatever in Florida, like his IDs or whatever the situation is, that could be findable to prove that. But unless I see you run that whatever he said that he ran, that 35K in 20 seconds type of I believe you can run fast. I feel like you still have a youthful energy that's natural. I do believe that, but the amount it was teach exaggerated. Unless I see proof, unless he's willing to get out there and run around. Let's see what you do. Let me. If you might be able to do it. If he can, I'm like, well, I will shut up, and I will leave room to be stupefied when he drops a video showing that he can run how fast he said he could run. You know what I'm saying? And or receipts to show that he did indeed read 100,000 books by the time he was 13. If he has proof of it, it's something like, oh, the youngest young man to be to read this many books a year. He got articles talking about how much he read. Child, then I'm going to say that you was exaggerating just to teach on that. But yeah. And so I feel like he exaggerated with that part when he talked about his capabilities. I'm thinking that he might have exaggerated some things, you know. Maybe he said at an Illuminati meeting. I think that it might have been a meeting of some big wig, but not necessarily a Illuminati meeting. You know what I'm saying? He used that word to make you all uh to spark interest. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Instead of saying me and Ludacris went to a meeting with some movie bigwigs and they promised him this and promised me that, but he used the Illuminati meeting. Um, Come on. Now let's go to because I watched the full Club Shannon Sharp video. I mean, podcast and or YouTube video on YouTube on Friday. I listened to it, and first of all, let me say, and I know I'm nobody in this right now. I'm nobody now. So when you come back to this, Shay, how you doing, boo? I really like how you do it. I like your show. I like your show. I like your show, Shannon. I like it. I'm single. You need a wife? We would kiki it up. We would be some good friends, Shay. Okay, you want to be my Shay? But no. Anyway, see, this is the year that I'm gonna be a little bit extra flirtatious. So it's gonna be a little bit flirtatious this year on my morning chats and on my shows. So, but yeah. But with that said, how you doing, Shay? Okay, you look like you a good, good Southern boy. And what was he grew up in New York City. New York City. He looked like he grew up in Georgia or South Carolina, North Carolina man. Ooh, Ah, okay. Anyway, um, he first of all, I like the interview how Shannon conducted. He asked the questions. He asked the hard questions. He asked. I mean, when I say he asked the question, and he's gonna say, "Well, come on, man." So and so and so and so and so and so. I feel like he would have held it to him, but he would have done it in a likable way, and I like the question that he just asked the question. He just kikied and TT like a auntie in the corner. Okay, but come on, and then just he's like the auntie that's sitting at the family event asking the questions that everybody's wanting to know. Okay, and just being messy for fun. I mean, you kind of know that they're being messy, but they're not being facetious with it. I know it's like, how can you be messy and not facetious? It's like and like they're asking questions that everybody know, but you just don't want to say. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we all know, yo. We just want to know. We saw the video, babe. So how was it? Shannon Sharp is hilarious. Oh, when he had the Deion Sanders, I know this is not a part of it, boy, he roasted him. Yo, but anyway, so I liked the way it was conducted. I liked how Shannon allowed him to tell his truth. Okay, and I don't like to say his truth. How to clear the air. Oh, as he allowed Katt to clear the air. Okay. Anyway, now let's talk about how he outed well, how I feel about what Katt said about Steve Harvey. I believe it. Everything. From the man unit right down how he tried to jip Bernie, um, how he stole or redo. I want to say I don't feel like he stole Mark Curry's teacher idea. I think that he just recycled it because hanging with Mr. Cooper, well, see, I didn't do the homework. Okay, anyone in here, if you see this, feel free to add to this here, add to what I'm talking about here. But I believe hanging with Mr. Cooper had came out and ended well before um the Steve Harvey show came about. Okay. Um and I feel like he just recycled it. He wasn't unique with it, and I don't really blame him as opposed to the show writers and him agreeing to that. Unless Steve Harvey, do I believe that Steve Harvey went to the executive and said, "I'd like to be a teacher of music" or something like that? Kind of like the Mark Curry hanging with the Mr. Cooper. Let me be a teacher, okay, on my show. Then yeah, um, I still believe that he would do that, and I honestly don't feel like that was egregious. Okay, like I don't think he stole it, but I believe the whole man unit. I believe that he did, and I believe there was other interviews before Katt Williams about Steve Harvey doing that. Yep, and I love he's a fellow Capricorn, but we ruthless. Okay, we ruthless. When it comes to business and climb that ladder, we will kick your ass down. Okay, but we will come back and pick you back up. And okay, I know I had to kick you because it was me or you. It was me or you. But now that I'm here, come on up here. I mean, if we like you, if we don't care about you, it's like, damn, sucks to be you. Okay, I'm not saying Steve Harvey was right or wrong. I'm just saying I believe what Katt Williams said. Um, what do I believe about Cedric the Entertainer? Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit more time because I also watched Zooming with the homies, with to hear more, and they had some comedians talking about the tea that was dropped. And I want to say this side note, if they should see it. First of all, I love all y'all to hear. Oh, I love you so, Tony. You are so funny. I have moved from Atlanta, child, but I saw you in Atlanta. I saw you to here in Atlanta. I went to see you, but I'm in Phoenix now. I might have to go to Vegas to see y'all or something because I don't think y'all don't be coming to Phoenix. But if y'all should, I'll be there. Okay. But I want to say one of the things that I thought was wrong about that, just that real quick, is that a lot of people say y'all need to keep that in the house. Y'all didn't need to do it on the internet. No, pause. What energy it made me feel like, it made it sound like, is kind of like that old school belief of in the black household that we keep our business in the house. Don't be out here talking about how your daddy used to touch you. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to talk about. You say you kept it on the inside. Okay, one. Number two, he did approach them, and he did. He said he had. I don't see how y'all miss it. He said I gave y'all. I gave them. They talked about it. They squashed the beef for a decade. He's coming out to set the record straight because all these people has come on Club Shay Shay and lied. So he's coming on to say, like, boom. And he might also have he was in the middle of a tour, if I'm correct, according to what they were saying. Now, again, I didn't do the homework because sister got other jobs that actually pay me. Okay. So, um, he was in the middle of a tour. He's not promoting a tour. He's not promoting a book or anything. He came on Club Shay Shay to set the record straight on the comedians he had on the show. So he's not just out there just putting these people out there. Okay. He's like, he didn't had enough of hearing the lies. And I'm tired. And so let me come in to set the record straight. Okay. So first of all, so stop that. Oh, you got to keep it amongst us. No, let's when it's if you squashed it and someone is still lying on the situation, the whole thing, it's time to air it out. It's what he said, the age of the reckoning. Get ready, get ready, get ready, because sure enough, this is the age of the reckoning with how 2023 ended and 2024 started. Oh heck yeah. Okay. Now, as far as said Cedric the Entertainer, did he steal his joke? All I can say is it looked very familiar. And sorry, Seti, love you too, but it does line up. It does. Like he got receipts. He was a part of the commercial. Okay, he got video. It lines up completely. Okay, now, and they're very, 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 very similar. And yeah, you probably did that. I think he did. I think he did it. I do think that he thought that he could steal this from, he can take the premise of Katt's joke, punch it up differently, and presented it. And I'm going to say, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Seti remixed that joke very well and presented it very well. I fell out when he ended his set with that. It was great. It was a great joke. Okay. And Katt Williams, I seen your video. I feel like Katt Williams also did very well with that joke. They both did it very well. I really do. But yeah, said you did. Now, some of the things that they said you didn't, why you not a movie star and you didn't want to, BS. I agree with Katt. You couldn't. You weren't as good. You were supposed to be Cedric the Entertainer. That means you are an entertainer. You're not a trusted comedian. Okay, number one. But he has been in movies and he is funny. I think Cedric the Entertainer is indeed funny. Okay, I think Cat Williams is hilarious and he is the genius and probably the the father to most of these rappers, these comedians, right? What do I feel about what he said about Chris Tucker? Well, word on the street, he might be a part of the list of the on the Epstein. He been to the island, child. He been to the island. But I don't think he said anything horribly egregious aside from the fact that he been to the Epstein Island, you know. But there's a lot of people that's been there on a good premise, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what if they were doing actual business, like I'm coming here to do fundraisers to say, I mean, to save the kids or feed the hungry or whatever. He would have those things on his island. Someone really explained that the list isn't going to be people that participated in everything that he was involved in. This is people who have had some type of association with, but this is not about Epstein. So yes, I do. I believe that too. I believe that Chris Tucker experienced something in Hollywood that he need to take a hiatus. Okay. I think that Chris Tucker has a story to tell, but he's not wanting to tell it right now. I think that he's going to come out with some things later on too. There's a reason why he hung out with Michael Jackson. I think that he's going to have some reality. We're going to find out that he's going to be a little. He's been a little bit of a pariah too. People don't. They think that he then went off and went crazy, or how it happens. He go crazy. They run to the church and get saved. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Tucker come out with and spill some tea too. Child. What do I think about what he said about Ludacris? Again, I think I kind of started off with the Illuminati meeting, or was it just a meeting of some Hollywood bigwigs? Uh, Illuminati sounds more of my conspiracy thinkers. He was right. I believe him. I believe him because what happened? Who cut all the hair off? Chris. When I say Chris, I'm talking about Ludacris. His name is Christopher. Okay. Okay. Luda is, yeah. I believe that he did it, and it just seems to line up. All of a sudden, he's been in movies, and it's like, okay, he cut all that stuff, and they got rid of the. You can't do that. That both of y'all can't be out here looking like a pimp. Okay, I believe it. I believe everything about it. I believe it. Everything, everything, everything. Yes, I believe. Yeah, I think they took the offer, and the one who took it was Chris. Okay, okay, and he was the one to do it. Now, again, it might be exaggerated that it was an Illuminati meeting, but if it comes out that it really was an Illuminati meeting, then again, I'm still leaning more towards it, believing what Katt was saying. Okay, I'm trying to think of who else did he. Oh, um, ooh, Ricky Smiley. Yes, yes. Now, I think it's exaggerated that he has it in his contract. The only way he will work with Ricky Smiley is if he wears a dress. I think that might be a little bit exaggerated, but all in all, I think that he right. And Ricky Smiley isn't funny to me. Now, side note, let's talk about what's funny and what's not funny. Funny is relative to what you like. Okay, some people think that Michael Epps is hilarious. I don't like his type of comedy. Okay, because it includes roasting, and I don't. It triggers me. Not to say roasting isn't funny, it's just not funny to me because I used to get teased a lot. I used to get roasted a lot in high school and elementary school. So no, I don't really like it. Okay, so I don't like I don't like not Omar Epps. It is Omar Epps. Yeah, is it Michael Epps? I don't like Mike Epps. I don't like his type of comedy. But dude, he plays a good role, yo. He's good. He's good. Y'all see him in Dreamgirls? Not Dreamgirls. Um, Sparkle. The TD Jakes reliving the Sparkle. Any rate, um, that one, him in there playing. I forgot the character's name. Um, he does a real good job. He does a real good job. I mean, like a non-funny job when he has to be evil, but he's a Scorpio. Them Scorpios. Child. Mm-mm. But I wouldn't be surprised if we hear something come out about Michael Epps too. It just seems like Scorpios are really taking a hit at the end of last year. In the beginning, it's gonna be a hard one for you Scorpios. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I love y'all. I'll keep it real. All right. Where was I going? Do I believe that? Yeah, I do. I do. I do believe that I don't think Ricky Smiley is funny. I don't. I think he copies people. Like when his son died, he was all on the internet. And he just looked like Diddy in all his artist video, trying to be an art act, trying to be an artist when he's supposed to be the producer and the owner of the record label. You trying to be all up in the videos, right? Um, he mimicked the way Tony Baker grieved his son, and it just gave I'm gonna do it too. I see how people reacted to the reality of how Tony Baker did his, and I'm sure he knows and seen Tony Baker, and he tried to do the same thing. It just gave me copycat. It gave me I'm acting, I'm putting on for these cameras. It didn't seem sincere at all. No, he's not funny. He's never been funny. He has never been that funny to me. Um, I don't dislike Ricky Smiley, you know. He seems like a nice person. He seems like he puts his people on. That's normal, right? That's normal. You put your own people on, right? So yeah, you put your own people on, but that's that's normal. I mean, but I don't think he's funny. And yeah, every movie that I've ever seen him in, he pretty much wore the dress. He played that church lady. I mean, not everything that I've seen him in, but you know, and he was funnier. And him and Tyler Perry is funnier in the dress. Ow! Oh, that hurt my feelings for them. I was third party hurt for Tyler Perry and Ricky Smiley because it's true. Like every time I see Tyler Perry play a man in a film, it seems awkward. I don't know if that's because I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's because it was because he wears I'm used to him playing Medea and to see him outside, but he just doesn't give me manly man when he plays a man's role. He just doesn't give me manly man. That's all. That's it. I mean, I wish I could give you more or tell you more or make it make sense more, but that's just what it is. I just don't see manly man when I see Tyler Perry when he plays a man's role. And Ricky Smiley, no, he's always some type of awkward type of man that can't see with these big old thick old glasses, or but I don't see him as a manly man. I but funny enough though, with Ricky Smiley and like him on his radio show and like his reality show, I think he had a reality show. I don't see him as a man. I just don't see him as a manly man. You know, r. You know, I actually see Katt Williams more manly than um Ricky Smiley. I the only time, I mean, you know, and just because he's I think he's a Q doesn't give me, matter of fact, that makes him seem more, it's like, because now you just seem like you're faking, you know. um what it was, someone else he talked about it. I'm going beyond my hour because this is the first morning chat of the year, so I'm going to take my time. Now, I'm not getting paid. What you do? Okay. It was someone else that I wanted to touch on that he touched on. Chris Tucker, Steve Harvey. Oh, I did do the little Chris. I did talk about Katt Williams, and not Katt Williams, but Omar Epps. I mean, not Omar Epps, but Ricky Smiley and Tyler Perry. I think there was something, I feel like I'm missing something. So if I am, mention it in the comments, and I may mention it in my after dark one that I'll do later on this evening, where I'm going to do just on Patreon, because I'm going to talk my talk. Okay, I want to get a little more deeper in what I believe. Okay, now briefly, I'm gonna make my brief rounds about how I feel about everybody response. I want to touch on how Ludacris responded. Very Virgo. He gonna make some money. He did a diss track on Katt Williams. Okay, that's very Virgo. That's very Virgo. Now, unless I'm wrong, then Luda isn't a Virgo, but I thought he was a Virgo. Matter of fact, hold the phone, y'all. We gonna find out. Oh yeah, get out of here. He's a Virgo. He's definitely a Virgo. So yeah, I just wanted to be sure, but it was very Virgo response. He produced the whole diss track to respond to what he had to say. But he not, from what I heard, I don't hear no one denying, no one saying he lying though. And none of that track is in line. Everybody, I mean, he basically said, oh, he's just hurt or he's bitter because he ain't where he got. I got a jet. He talks about having the money, having the jets, but he ain't saying I ain't never been to no Illuminati. Well, no, in the diss track he does say F the Illuminati. It wasn't an Illuminati thing. Okay. But I don't believe it. He's basically saying he's bitter, which is what everybody's saying. This is what you're doing. What Kevin Hart's response was basically saying, "Oh, him again. He gets up here every so and so, and he want to talk about blah blah blah, not denying what he's saying." Oh, Kevin Hart. I forgot to talk about. I knew I was missing Kevin Hart. What he said about Kevin Hart, him being an industry plant. I mean, based off what he said, it makes sense. I mean, because Kevin Hart did One Paper Soldiers, and I think he might have been in that Z-list movie, that Rockefeller. What is it called? I forgot, the Streets, whatever it's called. That wasn't even was in a theater. Okay, it wasn't even a home theater near you. It was you watch that ish streaming on your phone right now. It's free on YouTube right now. If I can think of the name of the movie. That's how not a classic it is. It's an underground classic. It's kind of like Shotters. Okay, it's an underground classic. Now that's an underground classic. I'm trying to think of the name of the movie, but either way, um, yeah, he did kind of bust out on the scene. And all of a sudden, he's doing arenas because the first time I seen him was, I want to say, 2012 at in Augusta, and this was the on the rise. He was rise. He blew up after 2011 or 12, one of the two. He blew up. I saw him right as he exploded into the industry. Now, I personally think now to this day, Kevin Hart is hilarious. Okay, right now, love you, Katt. I still love me, Kevin Hart too. I love both of y'all differently. Um, I love Kevin Hart. Sorry, I just love him. I love him. He could have taken a deal. He could be an industry player. I'll tell y'all, watch out for Kevin. Okay, watch out. Okay, he's an informant. He's an informant. Okay, but damn if he ain't funny. He is funny. He is hilarious. He is my type of hilarity. Okay, not only that, Kevin Hart is an excellent. Oh, if you've seen The Upside, I think it's called The Upside. That movie, man, Kevin was good, yo. He's a great actor. If he's a plant, damn, and he good. Thank you for your entertainment. I love it, Kevin. If you took the deal and you got your light skate, funny face wife that don't do any interviews, I thank you for taking that offer because the world needed. I needed you. I don't know about nobody else. I needed your funny. I needed yours too, Katt Williams. If you happen to run across this, I needed yours too because you know I loved you. A matter of fact, my name on one of my online was a pimp called Slipback. You are brilliant, Katt Williams. Um, I went to your arena show before Kevin Hart's. You know, you know what I'm saying. So I spent my hard-earned money for you, Kevin Hart. I spent my access money to see him. I spent my hard-earned money for Katt Williams. I think they're both, and I love Katt. Yeah, I love him. Kevin Hart might be industry plant. He was a good one. He was a good one because he sure enough would make me laugh. He made me laugh. I love him. Sorry, Katt. I can't choose sides. I love you both. Love you. Now, Kevin Hart's response. Since we're talking about that one, Kevin Hart's response, I feel again, you just write him off as being crazy and bitter, kind of like y'all did with Monique. And then we're going to get a beloved comedian that's going to say the same thing that Katt Williams is saying, and then y'all going to believe that shit. Okay? It's going to be a Tony Baker that say, I thought, but everything is right. You know, it's going to be a Kev on stage or something and say, yeah, I thought he was this way, but he right. He right. I thought he was bitter, but he right. It's gonna be someone that everybody loves, and it's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be a Tony Rock that's gonna. And let's be honest with you, Chris Rock been telling y'all this crazy ish for years as well. All right, so um, well, maybe he didn't. I mean, but he's been dropping knowledge. Chris Rock has been dropping knowledge for a long time. But at any rate, so I as far as I could just end it here because I'm not going to go too much into past my hour. Is I think I haven't heard one person come back with response, with receipts that made sense, that wasn't just writing him off as being crazy or bitter or troubled, okay? That doesn't bring out some of his past situations to try to discredit what he's saying. But not one of them has said he's a bold-faced lie. Not one. Not one. Not one. Not one has said he's a bold-faced lie. Not for so far. I haven't. Even Ice Cube has come out and addressed the Friday accusations, and even him, he just, to me, he's just like he was explaining, or from a producer and writer of this movie standpoint of view. I still didn't hear he lying. He lying. And I'm gonna take a little side note. I'm gonna go on to maybe about 1 hour and 15 minutes before I'll get on off of here. Is one of the things that Ice Cube has said, that he said there was no R scene in his movie. And I think you're getting it misconstrued. Like, Katt Williams wasn't saying that you're going to show the scene, but it is going to allude to that that's what was going to happen to him, because that's what the movie was alluding to, that she was sending her son to get him, not to beat him up, but to beat him up, if you know what I mean. Okay. So it wasn't going to show it happening. He was supposed to leave the bathroom. And I'm not talking about his face with a ice patch over his eye. Okay. Not with a black eye. Okay. Think about, what's her name? Sexy Red. Her pee is what? Her pee is pink and her booty is brown. Mm-hmm. Yeah. His was going to be sore and brown. Okay. And it was supposed to allude to an R-ing. Okay. That's what it was allude to. So that's why I'm saying, like, no one's saying that he was lying. Everybody is trying to kind of say, well, it wasn't, I would never do something like that. No, you would allude to it, though. You was alluding to it. So, miss me. People want to get exact. It's like, and Ice Cube's response was very Gemini. Okay. It was very elusive. It's like it wasn't saying what Katt Williams was. He was not confirming nor denying in his response what Katt Williams was saying was right or wrong. Okay, he was just explaining. Okay, his point of view. Okay, and child, he did roast Wanda Smith. Child, and she deserved it. She disappeared after that, boy. He roasted her to oblivion. Where's she? Where she at? Who's she? Where she at? Still in Atlanta? Where she at? Child. I think she's still recovering from that roasting. Okay, she was honey roasted and set aside to cool off, didn't she? But at any rate, that's all I have for this session of the morning chat. I will be doing a Patreon only version of this after dark, about 7 o'clock tonight. I'll do that. That's going to be about an hour. You can join my Patreon for free right now. You can join my Patreon for free. It will be in the descriptions of each platform that I have here: YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. If you want to join my Patreon to see the live, it will be saved and you can watch it later if you're a part of the Patreon. And should you stick around for another month, it'll be only $3. Only $3 on the first. So I would suggest if you're gonna join free at join for free, join in the middle of the month or whatever the situation is, join whenever. But on the first, $3 will come out. Okay, so come on and join me. We're gonna have some more. We're gonna talk. We're gonna say the words instead of saying the letter. We're gonna get really a little more into it, and we might have some music in the background. Hey, 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 like that, Albert. Anyway, so y'all have a wonderful one. Also, um, that it will be posting soon. I say, y'all have a nice one. Like I'm ending it. I'm not ending it yet. I'm still doing promotions. I have Escaping Atlanta video that's up now on my YouTube page, according to Akara-Conversations. So go there and watch it in Facebook and Instagram. Go ahead. It's vlogging my trip from Atlanta to Phoenix. So you want to go there. Go to Bedtime Stories will be back up soon. I have to finish up for Savage and his lady for y'all. And I have to get me my cocktails back. So I want to say I'll probably do it in the next couple of weeks. I'll be finishing up Bedtime Stories for y'all on according to a car bedtime stories, and I need to catch up the book talk with it as well. So yeah, we're gonna get that up and running again. Also, look out for my auntie ride home with auntie. I go live after work, riding home from work every day, Monday through Friday, between 4-ish and 5-ish. And it's just a quick 10 minutes. It'll be that goes up on Instagram and on TikTok and YouTube. I do post those videos up. Those are pre-recorded until, well, Instagram gave me back. I could post my lives again, but I'm probably going to continue with the um 10 minutes on TikTok so that I can upload it there and both place to every place that I want to do it at. Now, what else? What else? Also, the Intuitive One channel on TikTok. That's where I practice metaphysicals. That is cartomancy tarot card reading, and numerology. At this point, I'm still adding on knowledge of crystals, knowledge of um, numerology and astrology. So that's where you're going to get. I do general readings between once. I do it between 1 and 3 times a month. I just posted Capricorn mid-season reading. Aquarius is posted on TikTok, and Pisces is coming. Pisces, Taurus, and Gemini is coming. I'm hoping I'll already do that. The rest of them today, post them up. What else do I have going on, child? As far as that I can talk about and say like it's coming, like beware for it. Anything else? Anything else, Holy Spirit? No, there's nothing else. So I'll see you on one of my channels, child. I'm everywhere. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. Um, I was on Bigo. I'm also on Fanbase, which is a black-owned social media. I don't do much there. I'm even on what's that other one that's for gamers. I'm on that too, but I don't be doing nothing. I don't be posting nothing there. But at any rate, that's all I got for you. Y'all have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week for the morning chat. And I'll see you tomorrow for the ride home with Auntie. Talk to y'all later. Beep. Now I'm gonna take y'all down one at a time. Okay? So Facebook, bye-bye, Facebook. Bye, Facebook. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and end you.